Itämeri ja sen tulevaisuus ei kuitenkaan ole pelkästään tutkijoiden työtä, eikä ekosysteemejä, eikä monimuotoisuutta, eikä eliölajeja. Itämeri on tietysti myöskin poliittinen ja taloudellinen kokonaisuus. Sen rannoilla on 9 valtiota ja lisäksi Itämeren niin sanotulla valuma-alueella on pari maata lisää. Tällä alueella asuu yhteensä ehkä 90 miljoonaa ihmistä. Osa näistä maista on Euroopan unionin jäseniä, osa ei ole. Ja nyt tämän poliittisen ja valtiotason Itämeren yhteistyön vaiheet ja muodot ovat vaihdelleet varsin paljon viime vuosina, vuosikymmeninä. Mutta viime vuosina, aivan äskettäin tämän yhteistyön keskiöön on noussut HELCOM, eli the Helsinki Commission, jonka tehtävä on nimenomaan meriympäristön suojelu Itämerellä hallitusten välisen yhteistyön keinoin. Ja tässä työssä ovat mukana kaikki nämä Itämeren rantavaltiot ja lisäksi Euroopan unioni. Tässä yhteistyössä HELCOMilla on takana jo 35 vuoden kokemus. Seuraavaksi kutsun tänne HELCOMista Mikhail Durkinin. Please welcome Mr. Mikhail Durkin from HELCOM. Te olette työskennellyt HELCOMissa nimenomaan maaperäisten saasteiden tai päästöjen alueella. Mikä teidän mielestänne on kaikkein tärkein saavutus? What do you think has been the most important achievement of HELCOM so far?
Well, as you already said, for 35 years HELCOM has been working for protecting of the Baltic Sea marine environment, and we can say that we have reached several important environmental improvements. And I would guess that the most important is that we came to a situation when we eliminated most of the significant point sources of municipal and industrial pollution, or even call them hotspots that are located along the coasts. I guess that's the most important visible achievement that you can talk about. On the other hand, you can also say that HELCOM for 35 years has been an example worldwide of the transboundary cooperation and transboundary management of the whole marine area and a watershed area with a multicultural background. I guess that's another very important conclusion and very important achievement.
Tärkein saavutus on siis asutuskeskusten jätteiden ja päästöjen vähentäminen. HELCOM toimii myöskin esimerkkinä tällaisesta yhteistyöstä eri toimijoiden välillä. And what do you think is the most urgent issue facing HELCOM and the Baltic area in the future?
Yeah, well, we all know that there are a large number of environmental issues that are not yet solved, and this includes, of course, eutrophication that is most visible during the summertime with pea soup-looking sea surface. At the same time, we also know that there are a lot of invisible problems like total of hazardous substances that is diluted to the Baltic Sea and released to the Baltic Sea from both industrial, municipal and household sources. Because of that, in 2007 we have adopted so-called Baltic Action Plan. That's a response, a commitment of 9 coastal states and the European Union towards these most urgent problems. At this time, all the contracting parties of HELCOM, all 9 coastal states and European Union are working together on development of measures and actions, how we can reach the Baltic Sea in good environmental status by 2021. For the time being, I believe that the most urgent problem and the most urgent matter we have to solve is eutrophication or over-enrichment by nutrients that are released from, again, both municipal sewage as well as agricultural releases and leachate and losses. And again, if talking about eutrophication, having in mind that more than half of the nutrients coming into the Baltic Sea is released through diffuse sources, and these sources are not that easy to tackle. I guess the diffuse pollution by nutrients is the most urgent and the most important issue to be solved.
Siis päästöjen vähentäminen on edelleen tärkeää, ja tähän nämä toimenpideohjeet tähtäävät myöskin. Rehevöityminen on siis se keskeinen asia myöskin HELCOMin mielestä, johon täytyy ennen kaikkea suunnata voimavarat. Do you think we can really achieve these goals?
Well, what can I say? Of course we can, and we are able to do that, but of course it requires the cooperation and requires acting from all different stakeholders that should be involved from different levels, starting with grassroots, starting with local communities, local municipalities, raising awareness among the population, among the residents of the localities on environmental issues in the Baltic Sea. And exactly this event here in Kotka is this kind of activity. We are very proud here at the regional level that we can persuade people on the importance of environmental issues. And this also includes all levels in the society. This includes the need to act from the industry side, from private foundations, from governmental institutions, and also intergovernmental organizations, of course, like HELCOM and other similar organizations in the region could act jointly to solve this problem. So, for sure we can do that.
Ruohonjuuritaso on siis tärkeää, että paikalliset toimijat, alueelliset toimijat ja myöskin tärkeää on se, että saadaan teollisuus mukaan, yksityiset yritykset, yksityiset säätiöt, kaikki mukaan tähän toimintaan. But considering that we have different countries, different kinds of countries, different societies, different political viewpoints, don't you think this is a tremendous job that you still have to do?
Well, first of all, I would say that currently the situation is much more even than it was, well, I would say 10 years ago or so, because now 8 countries of 9 are EU member states, and they are all fulfilling the EU obligations and EU regulations that in some cases are quite strict and require quite a lot of additional measures to be taken. On the other hand, I would say that also having in mind 35 years of experience of HELCOM and participation of countries with different background, different governmental systems, and multicultural background of the whole HELCOM community. I guess having this background and experience in mind, it is difficult, but it is possible and manageable. And we have proved that throughout our history in HELCOM and in cooperation in the Baltic Sea area.
Juuri tässä tilanteessa HELCOM siis toimii, on erilaisia poliittisia näkemyksiä, erilaisia kulttuureja, erilaisia taustoja. Ja Mikhail Durkin sanoi, että ei ole suinkaan helppoa toimia tällaisessa tilanteessa, mutta hän on kuitenkin optimistinen. Now, if you personally could choose just one and only one implementation, an urgent one, what would it be? Mikä olisi Mikhail Durkinin mielestä se kaikkein tärkein, jos hän saisi valita ja päättää, mitä pitäisi tehdä Itämeren hyväksi?
It's a difficult question for me personally, because of first of all my background, because I'm coming from Russia, I'm coming from Kaliningrad, and of course if I would say as a Kaliningradian, not as an employee of HELCOM, what should be done as a priority measure, I would say that Kaliningrad wastewater treatment works is one of the activities that needs to be fulfilled in the most recent future, and hopefully the work is ongoing and a lot has been done already with that. But being the employee and the public servant, international public servant serving Helsinki Commission, I would say that the most urgent activity, because point sources, as I said, is quite easy to tackle. And all those treatment plants, they will be modernized and upgraded at some moment. But to my mind, the most urgent and the most important is to solve the problem of losses of nutrients from agriculture.
Mikhail Durkin on siis kotoisin Kaliningradista, ja hän sanoi, että jos hän ajattelee itseään Kaliningradin poikana, niin Kaliningradin jätevesipäästöjen kurin saaminen on tietysti prioriteetti listalla ykkösenä. Mutta kun hän ei ole pelkästään Kaliningradin poika, vaan myöskin julkinen viranomainen työskentelee HELCOMissa, niin siitä näkökulmasta maatalouden päästöjen kurin saaminen on ehkä hänen mielestään se kaikkein tärkein asia. Thank you very much, Mr. Durkin.